why am I struggling with the reading fill in the blanks? And I actually heard that the reading fill in the blanks are the most important task in the PTE reading module. Is there any shortcut? Are there ways you can help me so I'll be able to get high scores or get all the scores from the PTE reading task, like the two fill in the blanks there? Hi, good to see you again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliet. I'm a Pearson Test of English tutor. In today's video, we'll be talking about, are you struggling with reading fill in the blanks? Now, I've got it all written down here because a lot of times people would say to me that they need to pass this task. Are there shortcuts? Now, when you come on to YouTube, you will see a lot of people with a lot of videos that just talk about shortcuts to the reading fill in the blanks, especially the reading and writing fill in the blank or the reading fill in the blank. Now today, I'm not going to say that those people are not doing a good job. Of course, everybody on this platform is really doing an amazing job. But I want to say to you that there are really no shortcuts. Like, for tasks like describe image, you might have a template, retail lecture might have a template. But when it comes to reading fill in the blanks, there are really no shortcuts. That's what I will always say. Why? Because if you do not know these things, you do not know them. I know people say on YouTube here that if you see TO before a blank, then what should be in the blank should be the first form of verb. So my question is, what if everything, all the options for that particular blank are made up of are just the first form of verb? So how are you able to identify the right answer? So this is food for thought. That's why in today's video, I've written out 3 things that might be of help to you, which you're going to go ahead and look at. We're going to jump on with me to a particular question. We'll look at these questions together, and then I'll be able to tell you the 3 things I have written down here in the course of my looking at this task and trying to simplify it for you as much as possible. Now head on with me to the Zoom and let's get started already. All right, guys. So this is one question that I want us to look at this morning or look at today. I'm just going to use this question and illustrate the 3 points I have written out here in the course of my practicing this. It's not actually going to be a long video. It's just something that is going to help you. And the first point I have here is skip first blank or even second blank. Yeah. So a question like this that says, by the way, this is reading fill in the blank. This is one of the questions. Or a question that has been repeated in the Pearson Test of English. All right, this says the dash of readily available food has diminished the art of cooking. So we don't even really understand what they're talking about. Now we have these options here: situation, employing, reducing, convenience, contrasting, bringing, reliance, and survey. Okay, so we don't the dash of readily available. We have the situation of readily available food, the employing. So we don't really understand what this first sentence is about. So we're going to leave that first blank, which is what I have said here. Skip the first blank and even the second one for you to understand what the question is about. So we're leaving this first blank. We're going to the next one. In the past, cooking was a communal and creative process, dash families together and ensuring nutritious meals. Of course, it can't be situation families together, employing families together. No, cooking can't be employing families together. Reducing families together. No, we can see here they said it's a communal. So if something is communal, it's not scattering, it's like gathering, something like that. So we have, it can be reducing, it can be convenience families together, it won't make sense there. It can be contrasting, we have the word bringing, reliance, and survey. So the best option that would go there would be bringing families together, because you can see here cooking was a communal and creative process. So if it's a communal thing, then it's actually bringing families together. Okay, let's go to the next one. Today's fast-paced lifestyle has led to a dash on quick, less nutritious food. Okay, so you can see here, it's trying to talk about how in the past food used to bring people together. Now it's talking about today's fast-paced lifestyle has led to a dash on quick food. It will be reliance on quick food, because people are now relying on quick food because of the fast-paced lifestyle that is in vogue now. But people rely. So this word reliance is also from the word rely. Okay, so often less on people reliance on quick, often less nutritious food options, dash family bonding time and the enjoyment of cooking. So if in the past cooking used to bring people together, or food used to bring people together, and today in this fast-paced life, is making people rely on quick food. Of course, it's not going to bring people together anymore because there's no time. That time is no longer there. So that's how you think when you're doing this task. So we're going to see, we'll see situation, we'll see employing. So we're going to say here, reducing family bonding time. So what I mean by skipping the first blank, now because you have skipped this blank and you filled up the other, you already have an idea of what this blank is about. So you go back and see the right words from any of this option here that will fit in here readily. The dash of readily available food has diminished the art of cooking. So it's not employing of readily, it's not the convenience of okay, so we'll have the situation, we'll have the convenience, we'll have the contrasting. So we'll go ahead with the word convenience. Of course, you know what it means. The convenience of ready. So this whole paragraph is all about how, because of convenient food, so many things have gone wrong. Cooking that used to bring people together is now taking them away. So it's the convenience of readily available food. Now, if we click on the answer, we'll find out that these are the right answers here. So the first thing you would do, like I've done here, is skip the first blank or even the second blank. Now you see how I was able to skip this blank and I was able to fill up the other blank, and it gave me a clue to what should be here. And I went ahead and filled this blank and I got it. Okay, now we're going to go to the second point I have here. Try elimination method. Now let's say we understand that the first one is the convenience of readily available food. Of course, we know the word survey cannot be here. We know situation will not be here because we're not talking about, they already told us what the situation is. So we can't be talking about situation again. So we are eliminating words like survey, we're eliminating words like situation, words like employing, words like contrasting. So at the end of the day, we are left with options like reducing. Okay, so let's say we had these answers back here before. We have this reliance on quick food, and we have bringing families together. These were the options we first saw. Okay, so at the end of the day, eliminating all these other options would leave us with the options in the blank. So at the end of the day, we have these options in the blank. So the second thing you should try to do is try the elimination method. It will always work. Like I told you why we can't use situation, because we already know the situation at hand. Then survey, we're not actually doing any poll here. So survey is not going to be necessary here. They will have employing. We are not bringing in people, so employing will not be here. So trying elimination method is very important and is key for you to pass this task. Now, the other thing I will talk about here is understanding the paragraph. That's the third point I would raise. Okay, you can see, okay, if I'm going to redo this right now, you can see here that because we didn't understand what the whole paragraph was, we left the first blank. We left it empty. We didn't fill it. We went ahead to look at the second sentence that was talking about the communal, how cooking used to bring people together, like communal, and bringing about creative process. Okay, so this is how you need to think when you're doing this. If cooking brought people together in the past, remember we put the word here, bringing. It means that the best option there will be bringing, because when we talk about communal, it's about togetherness and all that. So we said here that in the past, cooking was communal and creative process. So we decided to go with the word bringing families together, because that's the best option that will be here if you understand the sentence. Now, the next sentence says, today's fast-paced lifestyle has led to a dash on quick, often less nutritious food option. It can be, has led to a contrasting on quick. It led to a contrasting on quick. That sentence doesn't, the grammar doesn't look right. So that was why we chose the word reliance. Reliance is kind of relying on something. It's gotten from the word rely. The base some verb there is rely. So this other one, I can't even remember if it's an adjective now, is reliance. So if you understand the paragraph, it makes it easier for you to choose the right option. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about in this question today. So we chose this one. Often less nutritious food option, dash family bonding time, and they enjoy. We said we chose reducing here. So if in the past cooking used to bring people together, now in the present day, now we have a fast-paced lifestyle that makes people to rely on quick food, let's say macas and the rest of them. It will actually reduce family bonding time and the enjoyment of cooking. So these are the things you need to know. We need to understand We need to understand the question. If you understand the question, it gives you a clue to the right option or the best option that should be in the blank. I pray you understand how I've been able to go about this. If you have any question, you can leave in the comment section. Easy, right? Yeah, so it's not something that you should really get scared about. There's something about understanding this question, understanding what they're trying to say, especially for this reading fill in the blanks. I used to always say that the reading fill in the blanks is much easier than the reading and writing fill in the blanks. But if you follow these few methods or these few tips I've shared here, you really not struggle with the reading fill in the blank. Just try to be patient, try to practice and understand what you need to do. That way it's easier. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you always. And I will see you in my next video. Remember, you can find me on Instagram at English PrepClass and on Facebook at English PrepClass as well. Bye. Take care.